dun, dun, dun. Jaws music. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, guys. We are going to do some testing today. And we're going to do a bunch of testing. It got cold last night. I set this thing all up. We got some ice. Ooh, got some ice. Oh, it got cold last night. We are going to do some testing. We're going to do the search for the Holy Grail. Got a whole bunch of mats. I actually got some mats at the shop. The other shop I need to go get. I got another sluice coming. And I got another mat coming. So I know I probably won't get all this done today anyway. But what we're going to do is do some testing. I had some pay dirt sent to me from some guys, 3 bags of pay dirt. And we had, let's see if I can do this with one hand here. Sorry. A little wind out here. Hopefully my cup don't blow away. Gotta zero it out with my identical cup. Yeah, cool keychain. You know, I really like that keychain. Thank you for the guy who built that for me over in Greece, Italy. Something like that. So we got, you know, after it's really dry, we got about 4.8 grams of gold. That we found in those 3 bags, but I didn't feel that was enough, so I think we're gonna add, you know, some more to it. We're gonna add about 30 more to it, maybe. Yeah, almost 30. So we're gonna add about 30 more grams to it, to our dirt, to do our testing. And so we're gonna take that and we're gonna mix it in with our dirt. I got about a little over half a gallon of nice mixed up dirt. Now that the ice, we'll take the ice out of here. And you can see the dirt's all, oops. Well, you know, you can see if I take my fingers off the camera. Well, that would be interesting. Yeah, we're a 1/4 inch or a little bigger. We got some bigger chunks in there, a few bigger chunks. And we're gonna go ahead and we got this test dam where it's all the same angle. So this is set up, it's gonna stay this way, the angle. And my little flow thing, because I had to figure out a way to do all the different types of sluices through one feeder. So I got these boards that I'm gonna adjust maybe up and down, but you know, bungee cord, baling twine, duct tape, Ziploc bags. There isn't really much more MacGyvered than that. You know, basically get our flow out. Got about 2,000 GPM flow. And we're going to dump out into this guy and we're going to do these tests. And we're going to run this bucket of dirt with this gold in it. We'll mix this gold in it. We'll mix all this gold all nice in it. And then we will run it. Now, this video I'm kind of going to call the search for the Holy Grail. Here we got this mini 6 sluice. And this thing has just been tearing it up. I mean, we've been not so much in the, well, it has in the prospecting field. People are loving it. But what we've been really, really wowed about is the amazing how many miners are getting a hold of this, especially in Australia. And they're curious. And they just want to see how good it works. And they go put this little mini 6 behind and run some tailings or behind some of their equipment that they are supposed to be catching these great results on and run this behind it. And they are showing us sluice loads of gold. I mean, just packs. Saying, man, this thing is incredible, especially the guys that are crushing. And we got people putting little crushers over this. We got like a couple of YouTube guys that are running this and the little mini 6 high bankers. Everybody that runs this, they always come back and I could spend about a day posting. I had all this dirt and I was gonna throw it in the driveway. I ran it through your mini 6. Oh my gosh, Dave, I can't believe it. You know, and so we're really, really pleased with this. And so that's the goal, is we're gonna see when we run this dirt and we run that gold, we are gonna see who catches the most. We're not gonna worry about the tailings. We're just gonna weigh what it catches. We're gonna weigh the total amount it catches, and we're gonna list across these types of sluices, and we're gonna tell you this is how much it caught. And so of course the sluice that can catch the Holy Grail, that can catch the most, wins. And So I don't know the outcome till it happens. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how these other products stack up. I got another thermoform sluice from another thermoform company coming that's really popular. Besides that one, everybody recognizes that one. We got some other ones. We got some trays. We got some carpets. We got a bunch of gold hog mats. You know, we got V V-rib. We got, you know, the stuff that is used in the cube, this European stuff, this newfangled sluice here that looked pretty cool and was getting, a lot of people were looking at it. This little drop riffle that's been basically, you know, someone's been tearing it up on the internet about that. And then we got another drop riffle below it that's a thermoform. We got the Sluice thing, and then we're gonna have the McKirk thing, and then we're gonna have, you know, another mat, two other mats, and one other little sluice. Yeah. So we're gonna call this a search for the Holy Grail. And so we're gonna hyperspeed a lot of this, you know, pin it out. It's gonna go really quick in the video, but it's gonna take me all day. If I get through all this today, I'm gonna be lucky. So I'm gonna pan my brains out. So we're gonna have fun with our little system, and we are going to just keep it at this pitch and this flow, so they're all the same dirt, same gold. And so we've eliminated some of the variables. So, and yes, some of these sluices are different widths and different lengths. I can't control that. So they're just gonna have to be their product standing on their own. So, and my mat, I've squared up with the same size of those mats I put through the testers. We've seen the videos on those with just the gold. I gotta chop these ones up still. So we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna see how things stack up, you know. And I bet you some of these are really close, or maybe we'll find one that's neck and neck. Hey, you know, the time will tell, and we're just gonna have some fun. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. We're not gonna get, like, you know, stabby me, bloody knife kind of thing going on. People in the industry just want to know how stuff stacks up. You know, what's the best bang for my money? You know, like for example, you can buy this sluice here for about $90. You know, sluice and mat from Tom Matheson, or Jarvis has them. Jarvis has the cleanup systems that are powder coated. They're really nice. Like this one here is over 100. This one here is over 100. This one here is I think it's about $80, 69 bucks with, I think you buy it and when shipping gets you there, it's about, you know, 80 bucks. Then we got about 50 bucks for these trays, you know, and then shipping. We all know what the other mats cost. Well, those guys there, I got them so long ago, I don't even remember. So anyways, let's get this party going, and let's get this all right, so we're gonna kind of mix the gold in each time. We'll put a little on the bottom. We'll put some material down. Put some little more in. Put some more material down. I got some material in the air bucket here to go over the top of it. Get the finer gold down the bottom of the jug, which is good. Put our material on the top. One-handed crap here. Material on the top. Put the rest of the gold in. Nice dust. Did you see that? Dust is good. We want to catch all of it. And then I'm gonna two-hand, of course, swishing the rest of this out in here, and then we'll get ready to set up, and we'll feed this first sluice of the day, and then we'll go to town. This is actually gonna be the second time with this sluice because I felt the angle was too steep. So I double checked my angle. Put my little Super Harbor Freight $3 angle finder on there, and as you can see, we're just right under 10. We're in between 5 and 10, so that's where we need to be. About 7 is the optimum. I don't have a digital one. I do at work, but so I reshimmed it, lifted it up. So we're gonna give this guy a little bit better fair shake because I kind of felt it was steep, and when I checked it, it was like 12 degrees. So we needed to be more in the operating plane. So now all of them are gonna be set at this angle, which is about probably 7, 8, 9. Hopefully more about 7, 8, which it says on the gauge. So anyways, we're gonna do it again, and just let you know that doing everything I can to help these guys do their best. Looking at judging them, how they work, how they process. Not gonna try and manipulate just give everybody a fair shake, and then we don't have to worry about nothing, and everything is what it is, and that's what people should be seeing in the field and in real life everywhere else. And that's kind of what you want. You want real life results. You want to be able to actually understate your product, so when people get it, they go, wow. So anyways, let's give this guy another run and see what she says. Okay, here we are. Second run. You can still see we have a little bit of black sand on the slick tray, so we ain't flowing too heavy. We're trying to totally blow everything off of here. And we got gold in the riffles with black sand before. Like I said, it was too steep. We weren't hardly getting any black sand in the riffles. So it looks like we're doing better at about 8 degrees. I think we're in between 8 and 9, realistically where we're at. So there's the results after that run with that 30 some plus grams of gold. Did a good job. We even caught this big flake that's nice and flat, which is cool. But we do got gold right at the end, getting ready to leave the building. So all right, so we're gonna clean this up, and then we'll move on to the next sluice. Cool beans. Well, there's the gold in the pan from the trap. Or no. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And here is, you can see a little bit of gold dust floating on that water. Cool. Here's the non-magnetic cons. And some snow coming in. Great. And I spun off the magnetic cons. Now I'm going to start picking these nuggets out of here and then finish up this fine gold and get it in the cup, and we'll give her a wet weight. We're all going to be wet weights, so we just don't got time to dry everything every time. And all right, let's just get her done. Okay, I got the big gold already put in there, picked out of the pan. I got the small gold. I'm gonna clean it up on the miller table just so everybody gets the same kind of clean. And that way, kind of all on the same page. Cleaned up. Sweet. And we'll weigh her out. Okay, here's our wet weight. You can see it's wet, but it's, I dabbed it with the cloth. So anyways, wet weight. We're not going to take forever to dry it out. So we got our cup. We got 30 grams of gold. We know there's about 35 grams of gold in there, so it lost 5 grams of gold, estimated. But we're going to look at the screen, and we're going to say the number for the La Trappe is 30.86. That is the official weight that it caught in my unofficial, uncertified fun test. All right, I'll try to remember to hold my camera right. Okay, here's the next one. It's all set up, flowing. There's the material all mixed up. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna run through again and put the speed camera on and dish it in and do the next one. Okay, holding my camera in the right direction. All right, let's go up. Lead BB there. Got some flat gold, and right on top in these last two riffle trays, a round chunker that rolled quite a ways. And then we got the bigger stuff. All right. Well, that's how the cookie crumbles for that guy. All right, what do we got down here on the bottom? I don't know if you can see it, but we got gold right there, gold right there, gold right here, gold. Oop, my finger's in the way. Gold right there. 1, 2, 3. I see 4 big flakes and a bunch of little small ones getting ready to jump ship. So, and I shut her off, boom, right after I was done sluicing. We don't want to wash out too much material or run it for a long time. So, all right, well, let's clean this one up and put her in the pan and go run her on the miller table and get a wet weight and move on to the next one. All right, there's the gold from the sluice. Your dumper on there. I'm not going to take time to pick out the big good stuff this time. I'll pick it out as it's on the table. And we'll give her away and we'll see what we got. Cool beans. Let's go ahead and there she be. All right, let's get her cleaned up. All right, video time again. Wet weight, dry weight, or cup, switch over. Look at that. That guy caught 3 more grams, 3.94 grams. So basically, yeah, so if it lost, that's Sluice is saying it caught everything but 1 gram. Yeah, so we got 34. There's about 35 in there. So cool beans. All right, good job. All right, next one. All right, got this guy all planed in. Water dumping over the top of it. Some more duct tape. More duct tape and little pinchy clamps. So we're getting all kind of creative here. Gonna go ahead and put the juice to this and got the gold mixed up in the bucket, and let's see how lucky that strike gets. All right, that's it. All right, the spike strike after the run. Those drop riffles are full of black sand all the way across the top. We got some gold there, some bigger gold, and it looks like we got a traffic jam in that old spike strike. And we got some gold in the drop riffle. And the next drop riffle, nothing above that in the, well, no. Little bumpy things. All right. So we're going to clean this baby out. And then we are going to wet weigh the gold. All right, there's a gold from Spike Strike. We'll go ahead and we'll dump her on the table and get her weighed out. All right, let's try and do this one-handed. Yay! There's the Spike Strike gold. Let's get her cleaned up and see what she says. Nothing but fun. Cool beans. So here's your Spike Strike stuff. See, there's no water in the cup that you can see, but we know the gold is damp, but it could be the same. So, all right, let's take a look. Let's zero the identical cup. There it is. Spike Strike. 17.43, 17 and a half. Well, Spike Strike Sluice is longer than the Mini 6, but it's a little narrower. It's like their little drop riffle ones are out there. It lost half the gold. We're not going to dwell on that too much. We're going to go ahead and try the narrow drop riffle ones next, and we'll move on from there. So we got our dirt. I just dug a hole in it to mix the gold back in from the last run. So we're going to do that. And we're going to mix some gold in. She is all gone. All right, I got this there material. Gonna dump it on top of it, mix it all in. We're gonna put this guy up here. Oh, give her the run. Not try and split the atom here. We're just like before. We're at our angle, just under 10 degrees. We're gonna flow into it, into the bucket. We're gonna feed it. See what happens. I'll put it on the time lapse. Watch me feed it just like I did the other ones, and we're gonna see what this guy can do and what it can capture, and then we'll weigh it out, and we'll move on to the last ones, and then I'll make produce the video. I got a whole bunch of mats that I'm doing too, but I'm not going to include them in with this video. I actually did run one mat, but I'm gonna break that out and put that in a different video. So all the mats will go in a different video, but these will be basically just like the thermoforms or the plastic sluices up against the 6" by 16 mini sluice. All right, let's get this thing going. All right, I had to turn on the camera during this recon because I started seeing something I just wanted to show you guys. See, this is the flow. We're pretty easy. We got some gold in here. But look what we got down here. We got a nugget getting ready to leave the building. This nice big flat one. And where I prospect Cherry Creek by Libby Creek, that's a nugget of a lifetime. That is the biggest nugget that I would ever find. That is the once in a lifetime nugget where I prospect. And it's getting ready to leave the building. So let's see if it stays. It'll probably stay, but look at it. Look how far it went down the sluice. So we're gonna feed the rest of the material, and we're gonna see what happens to that nugget. All right, there she is, folks. First riffle, second riffle, third riffle, fourth riffle, fifth riffle, sixth riffle, seventh riffle, the gold stayed. didn't go. So, if we got this much gold in the last ripple, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What's going to happen in here? All right. So, we're going to go and clean this up, and we're going to weigh it and see how she compares, and go from there. There's going to be big dumb gold on here, plus some small gold, of course. Let me do the little bit left with both hands here. All right, got the gold, got it cleaned up from the miller table. It picked off a couple big chunks, wouldn't fit in the vial. There it is. There's the identical cup. This is for the recon. Zero that baby out with that cup. And we are at 20. And I forget what the total amount was. I'm pretty sure it's been so long that we were like 32 or 34 grams is where we were at. But I could be mistaken, and I shouldn't speak too soon. I don't got the videos on my phone no more. I put them on the computer, and I'll have to go look. But anyways, we will make a video edit little correction typo on there for everybody to what the exact amount is if I spoofed that really bad. But anyways, it caught 20 compared to the other ones, and I forget what the other ones were because this has been more than almost a month since I started this test. All right, I got one more to test today, and then I could go relax with the family. All right. Cool beans. So you see we got the drop riffly thing here, and you see the engineering is extensive in the connection, and then we got a high-tech engineering here. As you can see, I ran out of Gorilla Tape, and I have to go to Harbor Freight duct tape because I'm not going to stores right now. So I have to make do with subgrade engineering materials. So it's really hard to pull this off with this subgrade materials. But anyways, I got the connection made here. We're going to run this full length. It just didn't seem right to run it double width in short. So he's gonna have the longest length out of all these boxes to catch it all, but he's a little narrower. So anyways, got material, got my gold from the last cleanup. Go back in. Da-da-da-da. Gold going back in. Alright, then we're gonna drop some material down. Some awesome little sound effects there. More sound effects. Everybody's complaining about my videos saying that they're not good enough, so I'm starting to add sound effects now. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, da, da. There you go. So now they can't say jack about my videos not being high tech enough because now I'm adding sound effects. Pretty soon, I'm thinking about adding a stuntman, because doing this is pretty dangerous, and doing all my own stunts, there's a liability there, and we have to have a big insurance waiver on me. So I'm thinking about dropping that and getting a stuntman, and then I can go off to the side, and I'll mix up the rest of this with two hands and get it all mixed up, and then I go off to the side and do more sound effects and stuff like that. No. Remember the $1 Million Man? No. Okay, here it is. So now nobody complain about this video because saying I need to upgrade it and have better videos because that's some high-tech stuff right there. All right, we'll finish mixing this up. All right, here we are. Drop riffle sluice. Doing pretty dang good up here. Doing pretty good. We're still coming down the whole sluice length and seeing big gold come down the hill. And then we go down and we see a bunch of black sands. We don't really see no big gold. We see small gold, coming almost towards the end. So we got visible don't know what's in the black sands, but we got some gold, couple rows from the end getting ready to leave. So, and it's got the longest length too. So the other sluices, you know, are only about a sluice and a half. So in reality, we got a whole nother section here, but it is narrower. So, but anyways, there it is. Well, let's do the cleanup on the drop riffly boy and weigh the gold in the cup and see what she says. All right, we're back in the shed. We got the cleanup from the drop riffly thing. We're gonna go ahead and put this on the table. We got a lot more, I would say, what we'd call blonder materials with this one, I noticed. And that's the nature of kind of a drop riffle. It fills up somewhat. Okay, we're all cleaned up. We got our chunky monkey gold mixed in there. Sweet. And scale 0. Tentacle cup. Well, that took a long time. Ooh, almost 31 grams. That's pretty good. I actually don't remember the numbers of the other ones, but this may be the best one so far. Anyways, gotta go look at the view of the air tapes. All right, so I think I've done them all. Now I can put the video together, and then we can see the difference. Sweet. Awesome possum. Okay, here I am with the Dream Mat, one of my personal little sluices that I made. So we got this guy set up with some more engineering duct tape from Harbor Freight, along with my Gorilla cart, and thanking my sponsors, and my little giant tub, and my eBay pump, and my finishing pan, and my Harbor Freight torpedo level, and my scoop from Lowe's there. Thanked all my sponsors like a race car driver. Anyways, we're gonna do some racing. So we got this last one here we're gonna run my Dream Mat 6x16. We're gonna pump some water into her. Got some awesome duct tape engineering going on there. Got the bucket ready. Got the gold from the last run. And we're gonna do a little sprinkly. And then we're gonna, one-handed here. Doing all my own stunts. That's another department I'm doing, you know, just let you know I'm upgrading the video quality. We got sound effects added. Now we got, you know, basically stunt department. You know, it's coming a long ways. You know, we're gonna keep bringing it to that next level of, you know, prospecting entertainment. And we wouldn't want you know, the video to be anything subpar. You know, I'm thinking about bringing on some dancers, you know, some stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do a one-handed mix of this, two-handed mix of this here, so I'll have to turn off the camera because I gotta do my own stunts and use two hands. That's just the price they pay for that high-grade video. All right, guys, let's take a look at what Dream Mat's doing. "16 inches of sluice against 2 foot is the shortest one over there." Where's the gold in the back row? There is none. All right, the biggest gold we've seen coming down more than halfway, is this round chunk right here. And I fed this thing like a banshee. You know, I actually feel sorry for the other sluices, and I'm not saying that in a sarcastic way, but I kind of babied them. I wanted to have them good results, not be accused of overloading them, not be accused of, you know, fixing the results and stuff like that. So I gave them every opportunity that they could get. So here we are. There's our results. And now let's do a cleanup. And we're going to weigh it. And we're going to see who caught the most gold. Da-da-da. More sound effects there. All right. All right. There's DreamHack Cons. Nice and dark. We are going to start these guys up. Get these guys all settled inside the bucket here. All right, folks. Here it is. Here's the cleanup on the dream mat. And one thing I noticed that the other mats didn't do, dream mat did. Look at the vial. It is this little black thing here. And this guy is acting like it's gold. It's got gold flakes in it. It's not completely gold, so we're not going to throw it in there. But it's acting all heavy and whatnot. But anyways, one of the things that I noticed is that when you keep a couple big rocks downstream from where you're brushing, the gold will sit in the low pressure zones around it instead of blowing off the table. And that's why I always do that. Not always, but do that sometimes. And don't brush them off. Because if there's nothing for them to hang up on, these little flakes of gold that I'm brushing up would have, oops, see, that one took off. It's gone. Oh, no, there it is. It hung up. Look at that. Oops, sorry. It hung up right with those rocks. So now I get to bring that nice little flake. Oh, get that black thing out of there. That nice little flake of gold. If those rocks weren't there, that little flake would not have been caught. So there it is, guys. There's Dream Mats gold. And I wonder what this dang chunky, so to speak. Oh, there's another little flake of gold. Let's get it in there. This little, looks like, oh yeah, the camera's over here. just a piece of shiny metal, so it's probably pyrite cracked open. Anyways, cool stuff. See, sounds like metal. Anyways, I'm gonna get that vial in the cups, gonna weigh it, and we're gonna see what happens. Had to hold the Dream Mat vial, a cup underneath the Dream Mat vial, and I unscrewed it so it would catch that gold that was falling down around the sides. But there she is. There's that Dream Mat gold. It caught all that. The other guys didn't even come close to filling up the vial. So let's see what she says. And I dry her out and see what she says and go from there. Alright guys. Dun, here's the deal. The empty cup. Zero it out. Dun, 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 dun. Was it zeroed out? Yes, it was. Good. Thought I moved it too quick. Here it goes. Dun, 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 dun. 38. Boom, chicka, boom. There it is, guys. That was what was in that dirt. That was what gold I added to it from the pay dirt, gold of my own, and gold that was in the dirt from the leftover run that we did. So that's a Dream Mat pulled out of there, 38.8. We shall see how that rolls with the other ones when I put the video together. But I think I did pretty good. We'll have to see. That's pretty sad when my memory doesn't suit me at the moment. Oh well, I'll have to be modest for a few seconds. I know it'll probably kill me. All right, cool beans. Okay, I took the gold inside and I dried it because for some magical reason we have more gold than what we started out with. And I think a lot of it was the wet weight because it was just wet. The fine gold was wet. And it caught more fine gold than the other ones did, so it gathered more moisture. So I laid it on a piece of paper, let it dry out. Didn't heat it up. But I'm going to zoom in on some of this stuff because it's really cool. The camera zoom, how it works. And I got this stuff up here that I pulled out that's not gold. It's really cool. I don't know what that is right there to the left, but I would say that's some kind of nugget. And that's some kind of nugget too. And it may have a little bit of gold in it, but it looks like it's supposed to be pyrite. And then we got these partial nuggets. Where's the third one? I had 3 of them. There he is. So we're going to keep the partial nuggets in there because those were in on the other ones. But the gold, well, just the regular gold, we're just going to keep in there because it's obviously nice, shiny, yellowy gold. Not all completely pure, all from different places, different pay dirt bags, so some of it may have be a little coppery than the others or a little bit more black or stained. But we'll pull out those little guys there. We'll leave those in there, and then we'll go weigh it, and it should be close more to that 35 grams that we started out with. Okay, after drying out the gold, taking a look at it, because the gold was dry when we weighed it, and it was 30-some grams plus 5-some grams. That was both dry when we put it all together and started the deal. So let's take a look at this. There's our equal cup. And we have 37.11. That's it with taking that stuff out I said. So that's the gold. That's what it is. Where we came out with 2 extra grams of gold. Well, time will somehow tell. So got it out of there somewhere. Okay. Anyways, well that's the deal, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.